Alright, yo, what's up everyone? How we doing? Happy Monday. Hope everyone had a nice relaxing weekend. We are all good to go for our first break of the day, first break of the week, break 2444. It's a 2025 Panini Donruss Baseball 8 Hobby Box team break. Thank you everyone once again for rocking with some more Donruss Baseball. It's the best. Damn good product. Some more Donruss heaters. Let's start off the day right. Thanks again, everybody. Good luck. My guy, Bay Area. What's going on, man? Nice to see you as always. Appreciate the hearts and the algorithm boosting, man. You gotta farm those stats. Nice teal signature series coming up. Nice. Oh, you know me, brother. Plugging away. One day at a time. Try not to melt in this damn heat. I'm ready for the fall, man. I'm ready for the winter. This summer stuff, it ain't for me. How you doing though, man? How you doing? Everything good in the neighborhood? Some ice coming up too. I'm sick of it, man. I'm sick of it. I was like 90 this past weekend. I was dying. There we go. That's what I like to hear. We try. That's all we can do sometimes. All we can do is try. Alright. Box one. Teal man. Some ice. Ugh. Braggart heat. Ugh. Ugh. Alright. We're starting off with this auto, I think, too. Looks good. Looks good. Alright. Good luck, y'all. Sunburst, David Ortiz. Jesus Mate has a teal signature series. Captain. That's fire. 14 out of 15, David Wright for the Mets. On the teal signature series auto. Nice start to the break. Very nice. Agustin Ramirez. Orange Optic. Schmaltzy. Atlanta with the Hall of Famer. 156 out of 199. And our first Curly Donruss. Nice first rounder, PJ Moore Lando. Nice one for the Marlins. Some NL East early. Foil. Another John Smoltz. Hall of Optic Kobe Mayo for Baltimore. Bob Miller. Cherry on the Optic Milestones. Jack Morris. Yoshua Gonzalez. Nice green foils for the Giants. 26 out of 199. We will be chasing him in 2025 Bowman Chrome for sure. A very nice name to chase. That's it for the Giants. Bubba Chandler with his Major League debut over the weekend. Looking nasty, man. He looks good for that Pirates team. Now, if we can just get some hitters, won't be okay. Milestones, Gary Sheffield, 509 career home runs. Hit a good amount of them for the Yankees. That one's the Yankees edition. Cooper Pratt. Green foil. Padres edition of Leo DeVries, 28 out of 199. New team color match, but that still goes to San Diego. Johnny Bench on the Holo Optic. Jairo Iriarte. Sheffield on the base milestones. Gehrig. Stargell. And Bucky Dent, red optic for the Yankees. Bro, I just I want to wear. I just want to wear pants and not lose 10 pounds of sweat every day. Golly. I'm sick of it, man. Coming attractions. Trey Morgan, that's for Tampa. Little box hit for the Rays. This is baseball. Some people have called it America's pastime. I don't know much of it that's true anymore. I don't really believe that anymore. Nice James Tibbs. Giants edition of James Tibbs the third, 19 out of 99. Imagine trading your first rounder year after he debuted. And purple patch. James Tibbs the third. Alright, little Tibbs patch. 36 out of 49 of the Jersey Kings purple. The second, James Tibbs the third. Wow, that's what I'm saying. Hoodies, some flannels. Austin Wells Bomb Squad. I'm done with it, man. Pee Wee Reese, Luis Angel. Trey Savage on the foil. Evan Carter, Roger Clemens, Elite Series Christian Campbell. Big Amish. Another Kurtz foil, Catfish Hunter, and David Shields hiding. Ethan Anderson. That's one for Baltimore. Ethan Anderson on the rated prospect auto. Dude, I haven't pulled a Griffey auto in way too long. It'll be fire. Ethan Anderson for Baltimore. David Shields, 94 out of 149. That is for Kansas City Royals. There we go. Unleashed, Brady Montgomery. Jack Leiter. Sunburst. Tim Hudson. J.D. Dix. Yeah. J-Law. Mariano. Bomb Squad foil. Nice David Ortiz. 18 out of 199. Big Poppy for the Red Sox. Carson Willie. Got some ice coming up. Behind the foil of Jack Leiter. Friend of the show. It's our guy, Evan Carter. Lowest numbered base card of the break so far. Evan Carter for the Rangers on the ice. 14 of 25. Nice hit. Cam Nero. There's Griffey on the base. Spencer Jones Elite Series. Brooks Lee. Foil Bryce Matthews. That's what we got to do, man. Call the shot one time. Jack Bagwell. Red foil of Billy Martin. Manager hit for the A's. 163 to 250. Caleb Lomavita on the hollow optic. Another Mate. Red Louder and the rookie James Wood. J-Law Marbles. Nice. Very solid first box. Gold, there we go, some gold optic, too. Alright, man. Donruss. I don't think it's in the future for them, but I would love a Donruss optic baseball. Just straight up Donruss optic. I just don't know what they would put in there for the case hit because they've already got the downtowns and the 3 and 2. They've already got whammies in the retail of this. Unless you want to just put in more downtowns, why not? Wow. Jesus. Come on. 2024 baseball? That's crazy. Last year's class is good. Perfect. We'll do it like that. That's crazy. I'm sure someone got into a lot of trouble for that. Box 2, Dion on the optic. Marvels, Matt Shaw. Christian Campbell on the Sunburst. Benj. Thomas JC. Brett Lauder and Luis Angel Acuna on the foil Unleashed. 148 out of 199. What are you gonna do? Hey man, you gotta take me. You, the general you, the consumer you, gotta take advantage of that, you know? Nice Brock Wilken from Milwaukee. 106 out of 149 on the blue foil. Brew Crew. Jim Cat on the hollow optic. Tony Perez. Bomb Squad Sheffield. Sprout Goat. Don't think this is an auto. I don't think so. I think it's going to be just a base optic, but behind the Jack Leiter Sunburst. Kevin Alcantara. Nice hit for the Cubs. Gold optic. Just so nice, man. Just so nice. 4 out of 10. Love a nice gold. Nice hit for the Cubbies. Little color match coming up. Colson Montgomery setting the league on fire right now, too. Got Louder. Box hit. Coming attractions, Noah Schultz for the White Sox. Super King. What's a nice name like that? Jacob Mizorowski. 145 out of 149 on the blue foil. A stud. Nice hit for the Brewers once again. And purple on the patch. Galen Culpepper, my guy. 22 out of 49 on the Twins first rounder. From this? So far, no. I mean, in general, yeah. We've only pulled one stained glass. We pulled, one stained glass, excuse me, out of well over 100 boxes of this. I don't know why they're so hard to get. Yadier Molina on the Green Elite Series. That's it for the Cardinals. It's crazy how hard they are to get in this set. Foil of Jackson Churio and very nice color match. Orange optic, Bryce Eldridge. I don't know if talking about like from the product or from this break. No, not from this break. Not from this break yet. 66 out of 199, Bryce Eldridge. No, not yet. Marvel's a big Amish. Man, if he was hitting like this all year, there's a chance he would have won MVP. Trey Morgan on the foil. Leo. Franklin Arias and Dylan Head. He has shown no signs of slowing up. That kid's crazy. There's Ryan Express right there on the base. Testing Cursed Out Optic, James Wood Elite Series. Prince. And the Prince on the Artist Proof. Nice Prince fielder. 3 out of 25. Another one from Milwaukee. My guy back in the day. Shouts out our big guys. DJ Marlando on the optic. Dylan Cruz. Nick York. Another green insert. Bomb Squad A-Rod. That's Rangers edition. No, these are all loosies. With the little loose box mojo here. Carlos Beltran. Foil Spencer Jones. Colt Keith. Hyro. Juan Marichal. Chase Dollander on the Unleashed. Foil, Roger Clemens. Blake Burke, another one for the Brewers on the red optic, and the 6 Series base. River Ryan, that's for the Dodgers. River Ryan on the auto. Blake Burke, red optic. 47 out of 99. Man. Bomb Squad, Kobe Mayo. Carter Holton. James Triantos on the hollow. Nice Carter Holton for Atlanta. Another Braves hit. 57 out of 250. They're not related, unfortunately. If only. Be one step closer. Dave Matthews. Marvel's Bazana, little cover boy. Lano on the optic, for Sunburst, present bench on the optic, and Purple 6 Series of the cover boy. Travis Bazana on the auto. Nice hit. 7 out of 25. He's been really nice in AAA. Cleveland. Travis Bazana, cover boy on the Purple 6 Series auto. Very nice. Took that one off. Nice hit. Neon Green Optic, Buster Posey. Nice hit, 46 out of 149. Another one for the Giants. And Panini Donruss, Boston Bateman. For the Padres. Kirby Bucket Milestone. Andrew Walters, Phil Hurston Waldrop. He's been legit recently in a Pee Wee Reese hollow to end it. There's some pieces in Cleveland, you know. You know how I feel about CDL, but big fan of Kaifas, big fan of Bazana, obviously. If Gavin Williams and Tanner Bybee can figure it out at the same time, Jerem's goated. Everyone knows that. Everyone knows Jose Ramirez is the GOAT. I'm building the statue. I'm building the statue right now. Just go sign Kyle Tucker, you know? Just go sign King Tuck. Get that corner outfield piece that you guys have needed for, God, I don't know how long. But, you know, get an actual presence in the middle of the lineup that plays corner outfield. It's that easy, you know. He's like Nolan Jones, but good. Man, I was so high on Nolan Jones in Colorado. I don't know what happened. this legit defender, power speed guy, and he doesn't really do any of those things now. I don't know what happened. Oh yeah, we like so long. The 2024 class is just. I think the 2024 class is going to be like special. Like half those guys are going to be at least all-stars in Slade Caldwell in that list. All right, box tree. Foil Brooks Lee. Okay, we're just doing 799 J-Law and Agustin Ramirez. Nice prospect rated auto of Agustin for the Marlins. Big bopper for the Marlins. Nice hit. And Jordan Lawler for Arizona on the red optic. He's got so much talent. 73.99. I'm hoping he's more than just a quadruple A guy. I think he can be. Just needs to actually play on the big league level. Norby. Yachty on the milestones. Sunburst, Brady House. Mizorowski. Matthews and nice Kumar Rocker, 41 out of 99. Unleashed. Same thing. I think this guy's talented. He just needs to play on the big league level. Or just pitch. He needs to pitch at all. Except for Texas. No, he's got crazy pop. And pretty good defender. Like Slade. Sprout Goat on the green foil. 95 out of 199. Mets future looking bright. At least in the rotation. Nolan McLean. That dude's the GOAT. Jonah Tong, Brennan Sprout. 3 big pieces right there. That's Connor Norby, hollow optic for the Marlins as well. Unleash Luis Angel. Nick York. Foil Trey Savage. Dylan Cruz. Cal Ripken. Marvel's Aaron Judge. Jack Leiter, another one for Texas, another Vandy boy. 86 out of 149. Nice one. He's been solid this year. I can see him doing his thing. Carson Williams just got called up on the hollow optic. He needed his first big league home run too. Hyra, Thomas and JC optic rated rookie. Bomb Squad Cam Smith. Will Wagner, Sunburst Jake Arrieta, and 6 series base. Roderick Arias for the Yankees. Yeah, Caldwell will be 1. He'll be number 1 on that prospect ranking sometime next year for sure. One more hit for the Cubs. Nice orange optic. Sammy Sosa, 80 out of 199. And another nice Mets prospect. Jet Williams on the Panini Donruss. Oh yeah, definitely. Local boy? Come on. You have to root for the somewhat local boys. Like, at least around here, he's my age and he went to Sarah here and around Gardena. Dominic Smith. Very glad I never had to face him in high school. That dude was a beast at Sarah. Chase Mydroth is like another South Bay kid. He's on the White Sox now. Another Buster Posey, this time on the color match. 191 out of 199. So yeah, man, gotta root for the local kids. Shouts out. Yeah, small town like Arkansas. My brother, I feel you. Another box hit, another Evan Carter, shockingly enough. Greetings from Texas, Evan Carter. Where I grew up, like RPV, like Rancho Palos Verdes area. Eli Morgan is the one. He was in Cleveland system for like a year or two. He's on the big league roster there. I think he's somewhere else now, but shouts out Eli Morgan. 233 out of 250 hour pools. Nice color match for the Cardinals. And man, number 1 prospect in baseball, next Connor Griffin prospect, Jersey Kings patch. Very nice. Pittsburgh, another number 1 prospect. Elite Series Bobby Witt. Let's hope that their number 1 prospect is as good as their last one. foil of Jim Tomei. Our first black velocity, 14 out of 39, Bryce Cunningham. Nice hit for the Yankees. Nice hit there. Yankees. Another Green Elite Series Yachty for the Cardinals. Aye, that's our guy. Biggest swing of Dalton's career yesterday. Needed that 3-run shot against the Padres. Hoping the youngsters like him and Alex Freeland can keep providing a spark for the Dodgers. Kind of anything at this point would be great. Buster Posey foil. Maybe Matthews on the Holo Optic. He'll probably get traded, unfortunately. Will Smith has been awesome this year, and they just signed him to like a 10-year contract. Nice Jim Cat from Minnesota. 81 out of 250. I hope not. I like Dalton rushing. I would love for him to earn an outfield spot. Mostly so I don't have to see Michael Conforto ever again. That dude has quickly rushed up the list of least favorite Dodgers of all time. He's horrible. Bomb Squad Aaron Judge, that guy's not horrible. He's pretty good, actually. Nice hit for the Yankees again. Cam Smith on the foil. He's looked really good in Houston. Unleashed, Marcelo, Big Amish, and Luis Baez. That's crazy. I guess that really does show you. I mean, there's lots of good and bad going on with like youth sports. The fact that, you know, there are kids who are so talented that people just get eyes on them a lot easier now with social media, with stuff like travel ball and everything becoming as prevalent as it is. But man, I hate to say it, in that same vein, baseball, like any other sport, should not be a 365-day sport. It's not a full year sport, man. These kids should be able to be kids too. If you want to play baseball, you're really passionate about it, yeah, sure, go for it. But like, hey, bro, just because your kid throws a ball pretty fast as a lefty doesn't mean that you should be going to see whatever his name is at all these ridiculous laboratories and camps. Like, hey man, that kid probably wants to play Fortnite or Roblox for a few hours a day with his friends. Don't do that. Alright, let's not get crazy. Let's not get crazy. We're not sending anyone from the Dodgers to the Cardinals, especially someone like Dalton Rushing. If we do trade him, which I think we should, send him somewhere to the East Coast in the AL so I don't have to see him break my heart occasionally. You know, just cheer him on from a distance. Send him to Tampa or something. The Rays can make that kid into a star. Send him to Baltimore. Box 4. Been an okay first half. A couple nice ones. See if we can grab one more before we move on to the second half of our break. No. No, thank you. Jim Catfull. Nice Cam Smith and a redemption. We'll start off with this nice Cam Smith. Red Optic. That is Astros edition. Really nice piece for the Houston Future. 6 out of 99. And our redemption. Base rated prospect, Optic signatures, card 165, Dylan Head. Dylan Head for the Marlins. They're auto from Miami. You know, he really showed like a decent amount of promise, at least as like a hitter. He was never going to be a defensive guy. his rookie year. Like, he was actually really promising. I just don't know what happened. Sunburst, Colt Emerson, nice one for Seattle. George Lombard. It just, I think it's got to be mechanics. I think it's just a swing. Bomb Squad, Seaver King, 143 out of 199. Another first rounder. This one's for the Nationals. It's crazy, man. Connor Norby, Zebby Matthews. Nice Chase Burns, 21 out of 140. 27, excuse me, out of 149. That's still for the Reds, though. Thomas, a JC, nice hollow optic for the Cardinals. Reggie Jackson, Milestones, Wayno. I think there should just be a full rebuild in St. Louis. Like, I don't know, man. Like, Newt Bar could get you a nice return. Contreras probably still get you a solid return. Nolan Arenado, you know, bag of chips type stuff. 147 out of 250. Augustin Ramirez, like Ramirez said. It's just, you know, I think there needs to be some direction going forward. Nice Theo Gillen hollow optic. He's been really nice this year as well in that Tampa system. Luis Angel. Sammy Sosa. Unleashed Aaron Judge. Sunburst. Kumar Rocker. And our next auto. Another one for the Marlins. Mobile Meyer. Both autos going to South Beach. Except for Miami. JCN. Theo Gillen right on cue. Nice orange optic. He has been really good for Tampa. They've got another really nice farm system right now. 98 out of 199. And the recently graduated, recently debuted Carson Williams on the Panini Donruss. Nice one there. Cal Ripken Elite Series. Ken Griffey. Our first pink velo behind the Jacob Wilson Sunburst, Kobe Mayo. Nice Kobe Mayo for Baltimore. 7 out of 79. Start doing some cleaning up there. The change of scenery thing is real, though. I think a guy like Jordan Walker would definitely benefit from a change of scenery. Another first rounder. Diamond Kings on the box hit. Dante Nori. That's for Philly. Brooks Lee. Harlan Susana on the red foil. 122 out of 250. Another one for the Nats. And our patch, Colt Keith. Second year Colt Keith on the Jersey Kings for Detroit. Mason Wynn for sure is like a legit piece for you. Burleson, I don't know. I don't think he fits in the window anymore. Like Donovan, Burleson, like they're solid players for sure, but they're having pretty solid years. Like you can get like an actual return for them. Evan Carter on the full and James Triantos. That's a Cubs edition of Triantos on the orange optic. 159 out of 199. Marichal, Brett Lauder, Unleashed, Braylon Payne, Darren Baker, Pee Wee Reese, Johnny Miles, a couple old schoolers, Andrew Walter, Green Unleashed, Braylon Payne. Unleashed. Another one from Milwaukee, having a very nice break so far. Schmaltzy. Little Manny Ramirez, 150 out of 199. It's for Boston. Tibbs, Braylon Payne. Another green. Nice Diamond Marvels Colt Keith, and the Colt Keith in the box. Toro, Nick York, foil, Ryan Walshman, Sterling Kaba on the optic, DC, Judge, Griffo Farrell and Jet Williams to close out the first half. I know, but like that's what I'm saying is that those two have been always pretty good, which is why I think there's still so much at value for them. You can trade, get some decent back. Nootbaar for sure. I think Nootbaar has always been really underrated. Good defender, good OBP guy, good power guy. You can plug him into a few different spots in the lineup. I thought he was, you know, very underrated for a long time. He, unfortunately, to me, seems like an Astro, which is going to piss me off when he, like, really pops off for them if they get traded there. That makes a lot of sense to me, now that I say it. He seems like he would be a good Astro, or like a Philly. Very annoying if that's happening, because that's going to happen. I'd rather he go to the Dodgers. That'd be cool. Come home. No, brother, we're on a big major street, which is why there's so much stuff happening around here at any given time. No, yeah, absolutely. He's a beast. The inner city. Yeah, Seth, you hanging out in the projects all the time? For sure, my guy. Yeah, big projects guy over here. The inner city. Crazy. Alright, second half of the case. See if we can get some nicer autos here. We've got nice names on the parallels, but I want some good autos. Sunburst John Smoltz starting off with the Red 6 Series. That's a sweet one. Nice color match. 32 out of 49. Adam Wainwright. Nice hit for St. Louis. Another Bryce Eldridge. Bryce Eldridge on the neon green optic. It's for the Giants again. 117 out of 149. Another Brady House. Some double dippers. Brady House on the Panini Donruss. Luis Angel on the Elite Series. Prince Fielder foil. Connor Norby on the hollow optic. Brett Lauder. Green Unleashed. Nice little color match. Tommy White. Tommy Baseball for the A's. Michael Young, 42 out of 149. Another one for Texas. There's Bubba Chandler on the optic. James Wood. Marvel's green of Jordan Lawler for Arizona. A lot of greens. And you spend a lot of time over there? Okay, man. Definitely. Like that's what we set this tonight. So that's back in the projects. That's what they all say. 109 out of 149, Alex Gordon. Simi Matthews on the hollow optic. Bomb Squad, Connor Griffin. Sunburst, Jack Leiter, another black velo. Bryce Rayner. Nice one for Detroit. Another first rounder. 31 out of 39. Nice hit. There we go. Damn, bro. Chill with these cards. Nick York. Nice box hit. Diamond Kings, Sebastian Walcott. Another hit for Texas. Nice. Nice Mariano Rivera. 88 out of 250. We're getting nice names. I just want some of the autos to catch up too. Nice Mo for the Yankees. Yeah, he's going to be like a good pro. I think that's the good thing. Just we were talking about Dalton Rushing. Nice Jersey Kings Dalton Rushing. It seems to be like a lot of kids coming up today that you can just tell are going to be like good pros for a long time. Dalton Rushing for the Dodgers. He's one of them. Like that kid he's going to play for a long time. Marvel's Mason Wynn. You know, I don't think a guy like Dalton Rushing is going to be like an MVP caliber player, but you don't really need that nowadays. Like, I don't know. Like, looking back at some of these old drafts, not even that old. Like, the 2018 draft, that first round kind of stinks. And all the best players that come out of it are not in the first round. It's just so hard to tell with baseball. But I feel like a lot of kids coming in now are much surer bets. Ooh, very nice. First off, Harlan Susana, pink velo for the Nationals. Another Susana, one of the pieces of this Juan Soto trade. 59 out of 79. And on the next day auto, J.D. Dix. Yeah. That's it for Arizona. That's our guy right there. There we go. It's a little better. Nice next day on-card auto for Arizona. Kumar Rocker. Jace Young. Marvel Seaver King. Red foil, Reggie Jackson. 94 out of 250. Nice one. Like, I think a lot of players are a lot more high floor now than they were like 10 years ago. Cooper Pratt. Austin Wells. Other Seaver King Bomb Squad foil. 41 out of 199. There will always be guys who are taken for the high ceiling, no matter sport, but like I think with baseball, the floor is a lot more important. Foil Ozzie Smith. Orange optic of Jake Arrieta, another one for the Cubs. $115 out of $199. Paul Skeens, Will Wagner, Luis Angel on the optic. Bomb Squad Judge. That's Bubba Chandler foil. Pee Wee Reese, trying bench milestones. And PJ Milando on the green foil. Nice numbered PJ. 109 out of 199. Another nice one from Miami. Arjun Mullen. Another one of those high ceiling guys on the hollow optic. Randy Johnson. Marvel's Bazana. box 6. DC, Nick York leading us off. Aaron Judge on the Elite Series. Another JD on the Sunburst. Jim Leland, Carlos Beltran, Bucky Dent, and Charlie Condon. Nice Bomb Squad foil. 141 out of 199. Colorado on the board. That's it for the Rockies. Purple foil, Nick York, rated rookie 88. There we go. 88 out of 99 for Pittsburgh. Another nice Pirates. Chase Young Hollow Optic. That's rated rookie 2. Skeens. Jackson Churio Unleashed. Sunburst, Craig Biggio. Dante Nori. Guess what number next for the Phillies? Dante Nori, 75 out of 199. Cameron Nero, Ken Griffey. Box it, nice Diamond Kings, Matt Shaw. Nice youngster for the Cubs. Nice hit. Jet Williams blue foil. Nice number Jet. 69 out of 149. Nice indeed. Another one for the Mets. Blue patch. Prince Fielder. Tigers edition. 13 out of 25 on the throwback patch. Nice hit for the Tigers. Man, what could have been? Injuries suck. Injuries suck, man. This guy should be well on his way to the Hall of Fame right now. Dollander, Ricky, Schmidt on the Optic, Elite Series, Jackson Churio, Big Amish. Nice foil, Aaron Judge. Another one for the Nats. Well, if I can see their other rated rookie. It's Darren Baker, though, in the neon green. 58 out of 149. Brad Lauder. Unleashed, Charlie Condon. Tim Kent's foil. Cat, Spencer Arrighetti, Schmidt on the Bomb Squad, Mike Mussina green foil. It's for the Yankees. 120 out of 199. Bryce Rayner, David Ortiz, Darren Baker, green milestones. Tom Seaver, another one for the Mets. 311 career wins. Cole Roby. Foil, Walker Yannick. Thomas JC Optic, Trevor Hoffman milestones. Foil, Billy Martin, Caleb Lavita on the purple optic, and Andrew Pinckney. Bunch of Nats in this box. Pinckney on the auto, base SIG series, and Caleb Lavita purple optic. It's our first purple optic of the break. 5 out of 49. Nice Nationals pack. Johnson, Marvels, Cole Keith. Nice. Connor Griffin. 190 out of 250. The #1 prospect once again for Pittsburgh. Nice hit. Christian Campbell. Nice hollow optic. Albert Pujols. Spencer Jones Bomb Squad. Sunburst, Jalon, Blake Burke, and Purple 6 Series. Ooh, there we go. 20 out of 25, big Amish. Nick Kurtz on the auto. Nice hit. We'll throw that one up on the board for sure. He is going to be the Rookie of the Year. It just is. If he keeps it like this, he may fucking win the MVP. I don't know. I don't know. The AL, it's going to be Judge and Cal the rest of the year, but Kurtz keeps hitting like the way he's hitting now. I don't know. Jared Thomas, nice red optic, 63 out of 99. Another one for Colorado. And Schulte, Panini Donruss. That's what I'm saying, bro. We're getting everyone but James Wood and even the other rated rookie. We had Darren Baker, not Dylan Cruz. Like, come on, man. Come on, Panini. Throw us a bone here. Nice Noah Schultz. Another one, again. Some of the Panini Donruss. Luis Angel. Maddox foil. Ian Kinsler, hollow optic. You gotta give us, you know, the All-Star James Wood. Come on, man. One time for the one time. See if we can get a Bobby here. Some more Royals hits. But, you know, the two autos up on the board. Not too shabby. See if we can grab at least one more like that. This is the rules box. Alright, let's get it, man. Let's see if we can call your shot one time for the one time. I think it's just red. I'm gonna skip it. I think it's a red for a yellow team. I wonder who that could possibly be. Hopefully it's, you know, our guy and not another of the rated rookie. Alright, penultimate box. Spencer. Jeff Bagwell foil. Manny Ramirez to 199, and that's a nice one for Boston. One of the kids we were chasing in this past Bowman baseball. Now on the optic auto. Franklin Arias. Nice hit for the Red Sox. Nice Red Sox pack. We got a few of these like team packs. Nice one for Boston. Again, it's 155 out of 199 to go with that Franklin Arias. Nice Manny. Nick York. Another Kurtz. Busta. Kellen Lindsey Sunburst. Elite Series full nice Blizzard. Ozzie Smith, 124 to 199. Top loaders real quick. Condon. Nice Pablo Sandoval. 203 out of 250 red foil. Panda. Again, shouts out the big men out there. Thomas J.C. with our hollow optic rated rookie. Louder. Pudge. Bomb Squad. Reggie. David Shields foiled. Hopefully he'll start for the Royals. Sprout Goat on the optic. Darren Baker. That's what I'm hoping we're seeing on that Red Marvels. That's Paul Skeens on the base. Let's see if we get it right. Another Prince Fielder hit. This one going back to Milwaukee. Their second Prince of the break. 141 out of 149. Best team in baseball. Another Brock Wilken on the hollow object this time. Milwaukee has just been unreal, man. I'm interested to see how they do in the postseason. Oli Stargell and optic. Malcolm Moore on the rated prospect auto. This team, to me, gives off like a mix of 2014 Royals. That one's for Texas, by the way. 2014 Royals, 2015 Royals, excuse me, and like 2018 Red Sox, where those guys just didn't make outs, especially with 2 outs, and would just destroy pitching staffs. Tyson Neighbors, 139 out of 149 for San Diego. Again, I don't know why they're doing this to us. It's Caleb Lomavita refusing to giving us James Wood or Dylan Cruz. But I guess we'll take it. Caleb Lomavita, Panini Donruss. Milwaukee is just so tough. They're tough ABs. Their starting pitching is good. The end of the bullpen is pretty good. That middle, I don't know, but every team's got to have a weak spot. I feel like that might be it. Sunburst David Ortiz. Pee Wee Reese, 81 out of 99 red optic. Yeah, there's no big names on that Brewers team. None that you would really expect. But man, they're good. Coming attractions, Connor Griffin. Nice one. If he keeps playing like this, would not be surprised to see him by maybe this time next year. He's been really that good, and that's it for Pittsburgh. He's not supposed to be so good defensively already. Not supposed to be so good with the bat already. Another Brewer, Jackson Cherio, 24 out of 149. I'm hoping so. I want to get you one, my guy. I don't know why they're messing with you. It's crazy. Bruce Sutter, throwback on the patch for the Cardinals. Look at those old school Nikes too. Man, this is what a baseball player should look like. Crazy beard, crazy hair, baby blue uniforms with the 3-stripe on the piping and the old school Nikes with the stirrup. This is a ball player right here. Bruce Sutter for the Cardinals. The next break of this, I'll check. It might be either Wednesday or Friday. I don't mind that either. Okay. It was not Paul Skeens. It was the other #1 prospect. Connor Griffin strikes again. 67 out of 99. Nice hit. We're running this one Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. 24.49. That's the break number on our auctions. I'll look now. Those teams should already be live. J-Roll and Christian Campbell, 108 out of 149. Nice neon green optic. We mean like the next break in general? Oh, yeah, we got it's like 6 p.m. Pacific. Like an hour or so. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, we do this is only just the start of our day. It's our first break of the day. One Ryan Optic. Milestones Jack Morris. Dylan Cruz, Flo Yachty, Hava Optic, Johnny Mize for the Giants. Andrew Jones, Spencer Jones Elite Series. Sprout Goat on the Artist Proof. Nice one for the Mets again. 5 out of 25. Nice one for the Mets. Canes, Will Wagner, Dylan Cruz. Green Milestones, Tom Seaver. Another one for the Mets. Second Tom Seaver Green Milestones in a row. Loose Box Mojo. Striking us again. Cooper Pratt foil. Bubba. Papa Sandoval. Tommy White on the Unleashed. Cooper Pratt, David Shields. We've got baseball, basketball, football, and golf. We're doing some golf again today for the first time in a minute. And then end of the night on some basketball. Yeah, we're ending our break right now. Last box. 8th and final box of the break. Thank you again, everybody. Like I said, 2450, excuse me. The first break of the day on Wednesday. We'll run this one back, another 8-boxer. Live Golf Hobby Prism. 16-box full case player break. There should still be some spots left in that. We're doing it's player and then like the team cards are their own spots. So like Crushers is a spot, Range Goats is a spot. Live Golf Prism Hobby. And then all the players on the checklist, obviously. Some black vehicle at the bottom of that stack. Nice. In that set, Bubba, Brooks, Bryson, John Rahm, Phil Mickelson's a nice chase, of course. Some of like the OGs, some of the older guys like Phil, Ian Poulter. And then some of the other live guys. I don't really watch too much golf. My dad's a big golf guy, so the names I know are like just by association from him. But it's these checklists. Color blasts are in there too. No, I would not be surprised if you see like a Happy Gilmore card in a set sometime in the future. I think a lot of those live golf guys. Isn't that kind of the? I haven't seen Happy Gilmore too, but isn't that kind of the point? Is that like it's Happy doing essentially like the live golf of that world? Isn't that kind of like the plot of the movie? All right, last box mojo. Starting off with a Blake Burke and a redemption, I think. So yeah, Blake Burke orange. 6 series, card 56. Colton Gordon? I'm looking this one up. I can't say I'm too familiar with this young man's game. Colton Gordon. I like to think I know some names. I'm guessing Houston. I'll check the checklist. Yeah, Houston Astros legend Colton Gordon on the 6 series auto. Nice. So, Houston, congrats. Colton Gordon. All right. Oh yeah, that dude's the best. 126 out of 199. I've seen his scene. He's funny in that movie. He's the best. John Daly is the man. I'm like the John Daly of the hobby. That's like me right there for real. Cliff Lee Elite Series. Sunburst Kevin Alcantara. Arjun Namala. Dylan Cruz, Nick York. Tomei. Nice Unleashed Red Charlie Condon. 85 out of 99. Another nice one. Man, if there's any place I would want to see John Daly to hang out with, it is absolutely a casino. That sounds awesome. That sounds sick. Nice Donnie baseball. Don Mattingly, 29 out of 99 in the purple foil for the Yankees. Randy Johnson. Brooks Lee, Optic Bomb Squad Tibbs. Foil of Ethan Salas. We should have a nice auto if this Colton Gordon is the first one in the box. Milestones of Vladdy Sr. Hagen Smith on the red foil. It's 120 out of 250. Nice hit for the White Sox. How cool would a Happy Gilmore color blast be? JD Dix on the Holo Optic. Happy Gilmore downtown. Come on, Panini. Make it happen. Put my guy Happy in some sets. Sunburst, Cliff Lee. Nice. All right, we did get a nice one to end on. Our second next day auto of the break. Nice Theo Gillen for Tampa. Oof. That's sick. We'll throw that one up on the board too. Nice hit for the Rays. Nice break for Tampa. Theo Gillen. Next day auto on card. And that black velo. Black velocity of... There we go. Look at Seth calling his shot one time. Last box is where the decent naps will be. Yes, sir. You are correct. Black velocity. DC for DC. Dylan Cruz, 11 out of 39. That's one time for the one time. There you go, Seth. Nice stuff, man. Get these out the way. There we go. Hagen Smith on the Curly Donruss. Last one of the break. Nice one there. I don't know what took so damn. If you're going to give us all these Nationals hits, you might as well make one of them good. Oh, dude, I for sure would start ripping Percy's of the Gulf. They would probably throw it on like the wackest product just to flip it. So yeah, that's smart. But man, if they did something like that, oh my god, that'd be their biggest seller. I swear to God. Sunburst Edgar. That's nothing of a nice Churio. Neon green optic this time. Oh, some love for the Wayno, huh? No David Wright though. That dude was the GOAT. Speaking of injuries, and a Hall of Fame talent. Jackson Churio, 32 out of 149. Fickle. These Cardinals fans in my chat. Ugh. Coming attractions. Ethan Salas. I'm already gonna deal with one Cardinals fan behind me in the office. I don't want to deal with any more. Ugh. There we go, my guy. Go Devils. Rated Prospect Edition, Luke Keeschel, 240 out of 250. Nice hit for the Twins. He's been awesome since coming back from injury. In our last batch, nice Chase Burns. Prospect Jersey Kings for the Reds. Nice hit for Cincy. There. Good last box. I think I needed this one. So JC. Marvel's Luis Angel. Foil, Bobby. Nice Tekoa Roby. Speaking of the Cardinals, right on cue. Tekoa Roby. Red optic. Nice color match too. First off the print. It's 1 out of 99. Caminero. Milestones. Donnie Mattingly. Foil Jake Arrieta. Pools on the Hollow Optic with a nice one. Chipper. Jacob Wilson. Yachty. Paul Molitor milestone. Luis Angel. Another Leiter. 194 out of 199. Jack Leiter. This green stack getting a little lighter. My bad. That's my bad. Jerry Wall. Oh, jeez. Oh, I don't know. I think I'd much rather want to hang out with Sean Daly than Jerry. I've had to, but you know, I've had to listen to that guy for like 30 years. You know, John's a little bit more of a mystery to me. There's Mason Wynn. We were talking about him a little bit earlier too. Next, Mason Wynn marvels on the green for the Cardinals. Foil, Noble Meyer, Sprogo. Last little stack here: Andrew Walters, David Ortiz, Optic, Mike Piazza, Unleashed, Leo DeVries for San Diego, Bryce Cunningham, and Rentaro Sasaki. He's a big comic book guy. I know that. That'd be a good talk, I think. Big comic book guy, big TV. I think he just likes TV, and I think he does art too. So maybe it would be okay. Maybe it would be okay. All right, pretty okay break. Thanks again, everybody. Appreciate y'all. Let's do a quick recap, starting with our non-numbered hits. Not so quick recap with like 200 hits. Nothing crazy. All right. Panini Donruss, Hagen Smith, Caleb Lomavita, Noah Schultz, Brady House, Carson Williams, Jet Williams, Boston Bateman, and PJ Morlando. Green inserts, non-numbered. Marvel's Mason Wynn, Milestone Seaver, and Milestone Seaver. Marvel's J-Law, Unleashed Tommy White, Marvel's Cole Keith, Unleashed Braylon Payne, Bomb Squad Judge, Elite Series Yachty, Bomb Squad A-Rod, Elite Series Yachty, and Milestone Sheffield. Our non-numbered box hits, some nice ones. Coming attractions: Ethan Salas, Connor Griffin, very nice. Diamond Kings: Matt Shaw, Sebastian Walcott, Dante Nori. Coming greeting from Texas, Jesus, Evan Carter. That's something else entirely. Coming attractions, that's the one. Noah Schultz and Trey Morgan. Oh, that's funny. All right, Red Fool's number is now to 250. Luke Keishel, go Devils. Hagen Smith, Pablo Sandoval, Connor Griffin, very nice. Reggie Jackson, Harlan Susana, Mariano Rivera, Agustin Ramirez, Jim Catt, Albert Pujols, Carter Holton, and Billy Martin. To 199. Jack Leiter, Blake Burke, Elite Series Ozzie Smith, Manny Ramirez, Mike Mussina, Dante Nori, Bomb Squad Charlie Condon, PJ Merlando, Jake Arrieta, Bomb Squad Seaver King, Manny Ramirez, James Triantos, Theo Gillen, Bomb Squad Seaver King, Buster Posey color match, Sammy Sosa, Sprout Goat, Bryce Eldridge color match, Unleashed Luis Angel, Bomb Squad David Ortiz, Leo DeVries, Yoswar Gonzalez, and John Smoltz. Out of 149, Jackson Churio, Christian Campbell, Jackson Churio, Tyson Neighbors, Prince Fielder, Darren Baker, Jet Williams, Alex Gordon, Michael Young, Bryce Eldridge, Chase Burns, Jack Leiter, Buster Posey, Jacob Mizorowski, nice, Brock Wilkin, and David Shields. To 99, color match Dakota Roby, Don Mattingly, Unleashed Charlie Condon, Diamond Marvels Connor Griffin, nice hit, Pee Wee Reese, Jared Thomas, Nick York, Cam Smith, Unleashed Kumar Rocker, Jordan Lawler, Blake Burke, James Tibbs, and Bucky Dent. Pink Velocities to 79 is Harlan Susana and Kobe Mayo, DMV area. One Purple Optic to 49, that's Caleb Lomavita. And finally, not being trolled anymore, leading off our stack of Black Velas, rated rookie, Dylan Cruz at a 39, nice hit, along with first rounder Bryce Rayner, and another Bryce Cunningham. 3 cards at 25. Artist Proofs of Brennan Sproat and Prince Fielder, and Ice of Evan Carter. That's our guy. Lowest number card of the break. Nice gold optic of Kevin Alcantara. He should be up sometime this year as well. A little September call-up action for the Cubbies. Nice hit there for the Wrigleyville boys. All right. Patches. Chase Burns. Throwback. Bruce Sutter. Tigers edition of Prince Fielder to 25. Dalton Rushing. Colt Keith. Connor Griffin. Nice. And purples to 49. Keelan Culpepper and James Tibbs III. Most of our autos. Got some cool ones in this stack and then some nice ones on the board. Colton Gordon, Astros legend. On the redemption, Malcolm Moore. There's Franklin Arias. Andrew Pinckney. Next day auto, J.D. Dix. Yeah, for Arizona. So I'll show some love to it. Got a couple fans of it in the chat. Color match. Signature Series red. 32 out of 49. Adam Wainwright. Sick card. Waino on the auto. Noble Meyer, Dylan Head on the redemption, Roger Arias, Augustine Ramirez, River Ryan, Ethan Anderson, and another nice vet auto. First of the, I think our first hit of the entire break. 14 out of 15 from the first pack of the first box. Teal Signature Series Captain David Wright. Nice hit there on the David Wright auto. And 3 really nice autos on the board. We'll start with our next day auto. Last of the break on card for Tampa. Next day autograph of Theo Gillen. One of their tippy top prospects. Nice hit. We'll go for the cover boy. 7 out of 25. Purple Signature Series of Travis Bazana. Nice hit for Cleveland. And the Rookie of the Year. I think we can just put it in stone right now. Purple Sig Series. 20 out of 25. Big Amish. Nick Kurtz on the auto. Nice hit for the A's. Very, very nice. Congrats to the A's, the Guards, the Rays, and everyone else who did hit. Thanks again, everybody. We appreciate y'all. We'll see you in a bit for our next break of the night. A Mosaic Basketball Blaster case. Thanks, y'all.